Look at this tree here, there's not that much of it at ground level blocking the inspection.
Yeah.
So it'll just grow up quick and then it starts to thicken out when it gets some sunlight.
Is there a sound, smell or sight in the forest that instantly makes you feel calm?
Almost like a day like today, you can hear the wind moving through the trees, you can hear the rain, you can still hear birds, you know, calling in the background. It's just nature, isn't it? You'll get trees like aspen, where just the rounded leaves and they're on not quite a long stalk, and just the way they kind of shake and almost rattle, it's quite calming, I think.
What advice would you give someone who wants to reconnect with nature more?
I think just get out there. Just, you know, there's so much on people's doorsteps that they don't necessarily acknowledge. You know, there's all sorts of little hidden gems tucked around, you know, all sorts of areas. You don't have to necessarily get out into these huge big forests, you know, and have that kind of real Instagram adventure. You can, you know, there's lots of stuff on the doorstep to connect with nature. So yeah, just get out there.
Has working at Go8 helped you build friendships you wouldn't have expected?
You know, we've all got different roles, work in different parts of the country, but you know, that sense of adventure and wanting to be outside, it attracts a certain type of person. So yeah, I've definitely got more friendships and connections at Go8 than I have at any other workplace.
What was your dream job when you were 10 years old?
I don't think it was ever like a job. I think it was, I suppose it could be a job. Something like, you know, like Indiana Jones was always, you know, I kind of just loved them films and just that kind of sense of adventure.
What is one word to describe working at Go8?
A bit strange, but I'd say proper, because for me, they do everything correct, you know, properly. You know, and that's what I've always enjoyed at Go8. We do proper tree management here. You know, we're reliant on all these coarse trees here for everything we do. So we need to manage them in the correct way. It doesn't come down to, oh, what's the cheapest option, which a lot of tree management, unfortunately, does come down to. You know, so I really do enjoy that aspect of that I can, you know, do proper tree management all the time. So yeah, that's my one word.
Love it.
Oh, I'm going to cringe at this video. This is going to be awful.